Hi, I'm Jim McIntyre. I'm from Summitville, New York. The history of my injury is that probably 5 or 6 years ago, I started noticing that I was having hip pain. I'm a very active person. I do lots of different things, and the hip pain was kind of nagging me. And a number of people I know had hip replacement surgery, and so I went to check out that whole thing with Dr. Hardcastle, who works here. In terms of looking to avoid surgery, things I did ahead of time, I had pretty much exhausted every option you had. I had different injections. I had gone to chiropractors. I had gone to massage therapists. I had done aggressive stretching routines. I even went and had epidural space injections, thinking that maybe it wasn't my hip, it might be spinal related. In the end, it was the hip. One of the reasons I like Dr. Hardcastle was that he's an athlete himself. He does a lot of the things I do, and he convinced me in the end, and my research convinced me in the end, to have the posterior minimal incision surgery. Other than the fact of how successful the surgery was, my experience at St. Anthony's was probably the most positive thing about the surgery. Coming into a new place that you don't really know, that you're not familiar with, I'd never been inside before. The entire process, from coming in real early in the morning and registering, through the intake process, through the nurses prepping me for surgery, talking with Dr. Hardcastle, that was all so smooth and so efficient and so welcoming that I was extremely comfortable. I'm a person that likes to laugh and likes to have a good time, and everybody was kind of either sensed that in me or was willing to do that too. And then afterwards, I just can't say enough about the nurses and therapists up on the floor that I was on. I can't say enough either about the precautions that were taken to really put me at ease in terms of COVID-19. You have to understand, May 28th, I was one of the first people to have surgery once the elective surgeries were allowed again, after that had all been shut down. And that was nerve-wracking, but they put me totally at ease with that. I never in a million years would have thought or realized I would have been this new. Here I am, 9 months later, and I'm pain-free. I am doing the kinds of aggressive outdoor things that I like to do, like mountain climbing. And I've been skiing a number of times this winter, and that went extremely well. And the other day, my wife and I snowshoed 10 miles and climbed 2,000 feet to a mountain in the Catskills. So my recovery has been splendid. Probably the biggest thing that amazed me was I had other surgeries, pretty big surgery, like a rotator cuff surgery, where I was down for a long time. I couldn't do the things I like to do. The fact is that I avoided this surgery for a long time because I didn't want to take time off. I was willing to put up with the pain. But in 4 months to the day from my surgery, I was standing on top of a mountain in Colorado, 14,000 feet. That was pretty radical. I just really need to say thank you. You're getting older. I was starting to wonder how long I could do the things I want to do. And I know that I do things that most people my age don't do. And I was worried I was losing all that. And they created an experience that both gave it back to me, but also allowed me to believe that the sky's still the limit. And I can't thank all of them enough for doing that.